Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a TBR jar. Yeah, we're letting a TBR pick our read for the month, okay, for the month of February. So unfortunately, I had to stop the other clip. Something happened and now I lost that clip, but I still have the piece of card that we did pick out, so we're still going to use this card. We're not going to cheat. But in the midst of me doing what I had to do and me losing that clip and accidentally freaking deleting it, um, I picked out the books that correlate to the cards. So, like I said, we're doing a TBR jar today, and I'm gonna pick between like 4 to 6 books. Now, I'm not going to force myself to read every book that I pick out from this jar. This is just in case, if I can't figure out what book I want to read, I'll just pick from the TBR that I made for myself for the month. So I'm not going to be hard on myself and force myself to read every single book on here to have it done by the end of the month. Or I might not even read any of these books. You know what I'm saying? So it just really depends on me and my mood for that month and where we are in the middle of the month as far as our reads and stuff like that go. So I read about 12 books in January, so I feel like that is like my sweet spot, like 10 to 12 books a month. And if I pick at least 6 books for my TBR and then mood read another 6, I feel like I have a good balance of books. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But let's jump into the first prompt here that I did pick out before I accidentally deleted it. And it was a book with the title of, or a book with of in the title. Sorry, can't fucking read. So I have 3 books. I have Middle of the Night, Riley Sager, which I did start this book a while ago during like spooky season, and I started the audio version of it. So I'm not really in the mood for anything spooky at the moment, so I don't think I'm gonna pick that one. And then I have The Return of Ellie Black by Amiko Jean. Again, I think this is a like thriller-ish book, and I'm not really in the mood for a thriller at the moment. And then the only other book that I do have is this one. Is called Insatiable by Lee Rivers, but the series title has the word of in it. It's the Edge of Darkness trilogy. So I don't know if you would count that as part of the title, but I feel like this is the book that I'm going to pick, especially because one, it's dark romance, I believe, and I'm in a dark romance kind of mood. So I feel like this would be perfect for me to have on my TBR. And if I'm being honest, I was planning on reading this at some point in February, so I feel like this is perfect. Like, it's the universe talking to me, so we're gonna go with that. I'll show you guys. All right. Next prompt we have. So this is a book with 4+ words in the title. The only one that has 4+ words in the title will be this one right here. Black Ties and White Lies. This has 4 words in the title. This is by Kat Singleton. This is also another book that I kind of wanted to probably read this month. So I feel like this is perfect. We can definitely add her to the TBR. Okay. For our third book of the month, a book/author everyone raves about but haven't read. Whew, okay, so I have to look at my shelf right now. If I'm honest, I have some options. Okay, I have Elsie Silver, which is an author that everyone raves about, but I still have not got to read her books. And then we also have Jessa Hastings, which she's written Magnolia Park series and all that stuff. And if I'm pretty honest, I am not in the mood to even read Magnolia Parks just yet. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick Elsie Silver book, and I have 2 of them right here. I have Flawless and I have Wild Love, and I think I want to read Wild Love first before I read Flawless, or maybe, let me see. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna pick Wild Love for this prompt. So now we need about 3 more books. Let's see. Let's see. We have the 4th one. What is it? What is it? Okay. A plant or a flower on the cover. So let's see if we have any. Oh, perfect. This is perfect. So I was reading this book a little bit in January. And like I said, I was reading others. There was so many other books that I was reading. So this was kind of like thrown in there in between other books. And I still want to read this book. And so I think that this is perfect because we have a daisy here. Her name is Daisy. We have petals. So this is perfect. I feel like this is like really on my side because these are books that I obviously want to read. So that is great. We have 2 more. We have 2 more books to choose from. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, an author I love. Okay. So, an author that I love, I don't think I have any books on here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna choose a book off of my Kindle, and I already know what book I'm gonna read, and it's by Carrie Cole. It's called The Lovely Return. I have been waiting and waiting and waiting to read that book, and every time I feel like I want to read it, I'm just kind of like, no, I think I want to wait. So I think this is perfect because this is taboo. This is like forbidden. This is a it's kind of one of those books where I'm just like, how is this gonna work? So I'll put the picture here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But I think I'm gonna choose that one, and that will be book number 5. And now we have one more book to choose from, or one more prompt to choose from. So let's see what book we are choosing last. All right, we have one right here. This is a short one. Oh, okay. It says a book I've had for over a year. A lot of these books are pretty brand new, and I've given a lot of books away that I know that I was not going to read or anything like that. So I feel like the books that I've had on my shelf for over a year will most likely be on this shelf right here, minus these 2 books, Heartless and Wild Eyes. And that's pretty much it. I think a lot of these books as well on my book of the month shelf, like a lot of these, yeah, are pretty old, but I don't know if I want to read it because I was thinking maybe we can do this one. It's a, what's it called, a autobiography. I feel like maybe we can do that because I haven't read an autobiography in ever, and I've had this book for like 2 years now. So maybe we can throw her in there. But then I've also had I think it's this one. She's the second one. I've also had this one for like over a year now, and I've read the first one, and I feel like maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to get back into this world and see what's up. I think this is the second one, if I'm not mistaken. If not, then I'll just get the other one, or I'll pull the other one out. But maybe it's time. Maybe we can do either one. I think though, I think I'm leaning more towards this one, just because I don't know. Like I feel like I have to be in the right mindset to read an autobiography. I don't really know, but I think we're gonna do this one. So here we have all of the books that we are going to be reading this month, or hopefully reading this month. So these are going to be my February hopeful. We have, what do we have? We have Insatiable, which is book 1 in the Edge of Darkness series. We have Black Ties and White Lies. We have Wild Love. We have Chaining Daisy, and Things We Hide from the Light. So those are the options. Oh, and A Lovely Return by Carrie Cole, which is going to be on my Kindle. And those are the options that we have for this month, which I have to say I am pretty okay with. I think that these are books that I can definitely read and reach for this month, and I can possibly get off of my TBR, because 4 out of 5 of these books I feel like I'm going to absolutely devour. So I'm excited about this, or 5 out of 6 of these books I know I'm gonna love. I keep forgetting about the Kindle one, but I think 5 out of 6 of these books that I'm going to be reading this month, or hopefully reading this month, I will love and enjoy. So yeah, you guys, I'm satisfied with my options, with my picks, and this was fun. This was actually really fun. So I cannot wait to next month where we can do this again. And hopefully next month we have a good time again. Like I hope that, you know, it's something that this is not like a beginner's luck type of thing, and hopefully next month we have some good options as well. So yeah, you guys, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I cannot wait to hop on these books and get through them. So I will chat with you guys later. Bye.